Hello Stormwater designers, welcome back to Clear Creek Solutions instructional videos, and today we're going to go over a San Diego hydrology model quick start. So if you have no clue where to download the San Diego hydrology model and what's involved with running the model, this is going to be a nice introductory quick start video. If you're interested in learning more about the San Diego hydrology model and learning about how to run it, how to set up models, the background of the model, and how it works, we are preparing a San Diego hydrology model course, so you can go to the link in the description to get on the waitlist. So as soon as that course launches, you can get access to it. But anyways, we will get right into the video here. The first thing we're going to do is go to clearcreeksolutions.com.info. And this is where you can find all the Clear Creek Solutions related software here. And what you want to do is go to the Downloads tab. This is where you can download all the software that we have. You're going to want to scroll down to the San Diego hydrology model here. You're going to want to download the model right here. So you're going to click the download button. I already have it downloaded, but you're going to want to download it from right there. You can also download different versions of the user's manual here. And then you can also download that original version, but you can download the user's manuals here. So go ahead and click that download button. You can also view the software change log here. It'll begin to download. You're going to want to run it and install the software. Then once that's finished, you're going to want to open up and launch it. So once that has installed, double click to launch the San Diego hydrology model. And this is the first screen that you should see when you open it up. And just a few things to note here. We have the map here of San Diego County. We have all the different rain gauges that we're going to use in the software, and you can select them here. You're going to want to select your project location on the map first before selecting any of the gauge data. So let's say your project was located here. I don't specifically know where that is, but just as an example. And then you're going to want to set the rain gauge here. So it defaults to Bonita. You can select a different gauge here. Let's say I want to select Fashion V, or you can go down to Sand Vice or Oceanside. Doesn't matter, just whatever is related to your project. So that's how to select the location. That's how to pick your rain gauge here. You can control the map by hitting zoom in with the plus button, zoom out with the negative button here, and go to the extents of the map. You can also use the arrows to scroll up and down in the map here. So that's how to access the map. And the way we have the model set up is you select your location on the map, you build your model in the schematic, you run the analysis, and then you generate a report. And you can also modify other aspects of your model there in the toolbar. We're going to go over some basics of the schematic here. If you left click on the schematic, it'll open that up for you. There's two tabs, the pre-developed and mitigated. The pre-developed tab is related to everything before your project development. So all your land use before that project gets developed. You can see that by the trees right there. And then the mitigated scenario is going to represent everything having to do with the development of your project. So just as a quick example, to add some land use to your project, you would left click and add the land use basin. And maybe in this project, you have 10 acres of C, natural vegetation flat soil. So you would go down to C, natural vegetation flat, and you would type in 10 in the box. And then maybe in your mitigated scenario, to represent your other land use, you would left click, and maybe you would add 10 acres of impervious flat surface area. You go to impervious flat and you would type 10. And so now you have a pre-developed area represented, a mitigated area represented. Then next we would connect these to the point of compliance here by right clicking, connecting to the point of compliance. This means the surface flow and inner flow will be what's calculated and draining to the point of compliance, which is just our point of analysis for the software. And now you have a pre-developed and mitigated scenario here. If you want to generate runoff from either of these scenarios, you would click the Run Scenario button. That allows the software to run for all the different precipitation time series that we have. Same thing for the mitigated. And then if you want to see how those flows compare, you would go to the Analysis tab, left click Point of Compliance 1 to compare 501 POC1 pre-developed flow versus 801 POC1 mitigated flow. You can see it failed the flow duration standard. Next, what you would do is add a mitigation facility such as a pond or a vault, but those are more complicated aspects of the model. So just to review, to get started with the San Diego hydrology model, you want to download it from the Clear Creek Solutions website and install it. Select a location on the map and begin adding your land use basins to the project. So we hope that helps with getting you started with the San Diego hydrology model. You can click that link to get on the wait list for the course. You can also check out other videos related to the San Diego hydrology model on our YouTube channel, and we will see you guys next time.